Hey folks, FJB3 here, the Wrestling Nut. More content for geeks. So if you're watching this, you may be wondering why John Cena's heel persona is so boring and so dull. Well, I think I cracked the nut on it. I think I figured out why. Because they have to do this in this fashion because there's so much goodwill right now with the fans towards John Cena that they want to cheer John Cena regardless if he turned heel or not. Whatever the reason is, the folks on John Cena's, I should say the fans on John Cena's retirement tour are all with John Cena. It doesn't matter if he's a heel or a face. He's earned a lot of respect in the business, whether you think it's good or bad, but the fans are dying to cheer for John Cena. So what do you do? Well, WWE Creative and John Cena himself, are trying to stop that. This is why it's so dull and so boring, and Cena keeps saying the same things over and over in a monotonous tone. He wants boos. He wants bad crowd reaction because if he has an opponent that's supposed to, dethrone John Cena and supposed to be the good guy in the battle, they want the crowd to respond accordingly. Boo for John Cena, cheer for his opponent. That's why they are doing this. It's very methodical, and I don't think it's going to work because the fans are the ones that really dictate what this is going to be. Because if he keeps doing this, Terminator, expressionless, monotonous, blaming the fans for everything, hating the fans for everything, I know he's doing it just to get boos, but it's not going to work because it's really contrived and it's really phony. John Cena is actually a pretty decent actor in Hollywood. His chops as far as his acting skills has improved. And right now what we're getting is on purpose to irritate you, to make you boo, to make you not cheer for John Cena. And it's not working necessarily because the character is just falling flat. I've said, done a video about it, that they need to give John Cena's character more edge. Okay, I know they're worried about the crowd cheering for John Cena, but they have to do something different than just blaming the fans for everything because, just trying to get forced boos isn't going to work, folks. The greatest thing about professional wrestling is when it happens organically. Here's my suggestion to WWE Creative and to John Cena as far as tweaking this character where you can still protect yourself as a heel and not be cheered. Why don't you start talking about how, like Triple H did back in the day, like he was the game? How about you're the business and this business is mine? Attack the kids. Say, the kids, I don't care about the kids anymore. Do something like that. That would give it more edge. Do you see what I'm saying? It cannot be just flat monotony. There has to be an edge to it. But what I fear is Endeavor, when they bought WWE under now it's TKO Holdings Group, they control a lot of this, and I think Triple H is hampered to a certain extent with what he can do creatively because it's still a corporate brand trying to, maximize profit and, attract families. But John Cena has to do something with this character, okay? He's got to tweak it. He's got to have more edge. I understand you just want boos. You just want, negative reaction from the crowd, but you got to do a better way of figuring out how to do that, protecting your opponent so they get cheered. Those are my thoughts, folks. If you get anything from my content, please like or subscribe. That'd be awesome. I do this for the love of the game, passion I have for pro wrestling. I get it right a lot, I get it wrong a lot, but I enjoy doing it, and I thank you for watching.